Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much indeed for coming here to the Economist's Energy Summit. I'd like to thank, on behalf of The Economist, our wonderful sponsors today, DNVGL.
Meeting the energy trilemma is never a greater challenge than it is today.
European Union is a world leader regarding electricity generation without emission. We should develop more diversification of route, diversification of sources. And this will be absolutely fundamental in order to reduce our dependence.
As you're heading towards Paris now, and I've been there quite a few times, and I see the momentum, it's growing. I think this is going to look very different from Copenhagen, for instance. But what is more interesting to see this time is also the increased momentum within industries and within businesses, and not the least within sort of, also including oil and gas companies.
Cost is the issue. We didn't really care about cost because we were caring about producing, and costs were going up. And really, the cost efficiency is really what drives our success in the future.
I begin to feel that what will, I think, revolutionise us and probably help is we're going to come towards peak demand. I don't know if it's 2030, I'm not quite sure when it is. I'm not sure population will quite rise quite as fast, but I am sure its efficiency will be huge.
Looking into 2030 perspective, I'm convinced, oil and gas is going to be a huge component.
We need not to be too Western-centric. Never forget that what Dave said, 1.2 billion people don't have access to energy.
The thing that destroys markets is instability, and that's what, unfortunately, this country is getting right now. Nuclear is not the smartest bet for anyone that is looking to fill a short-term gap in power supply to meet a hungry nation.
So I'm joined by David Walker, who's CEO of DNVGL, which is the world's largest renewables consultancy, and also, of course, specialists in certification.
Offshore is probably, for offshore wind, is probably the future as we've heard. The system has to adapt to increasing volume of renewables coming onto the grid. Storage can play a number of multiple roles, I think, for benefit to the system.
There is no one break-even price, whether it's costs of frac sand or gravel or cost of drilling has fallen quite dramatically, which affects the break-even.
Today we're off to Paris. The outlook for all aspects of the energy industry going forward over the next 15 or 20 years is, to say the least, intriguing.
I think COP21 Paris can be the opportunity to size in order to really change our way to look and think about climate.
I think the French have had a good hand in, with the UN, designing a process that is more bottom-up and that holds higher chance of reaching a deal and a far higher chance of avoiding failure, because a failure, a new Copenhagen, would be absolutely detrimental.